Greetings, everybody out there in War Commander land. This is War Commander Unshackled. Back at you is me, Dark Shadows. Tonight, our host is going to be Ghost Rider. On the panel, we have Rambo and our special guest tonight, starting with a fresh new account, about a week old, is Ghost Rider's husband. I don't know his name. And of course, we will probably have more panelists join us as the show continues. So, everybody, hello out there in War Commander Land.
His name is Future Ruiner in game.
Future Ruiner. Okay, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Future Ruiner. Of course, with his new account and all his stealthy units.
Well, see, he's just happy that he has a name that he can stay with and that nobody mixes him up with me because the other games that we used to play, I was Mrs. Future Ruiner and they would always mix him up with me.
Well, at least it's not Ghostface Killer. You know, I had to throw that in there. All right. The show is yours, so have fun with it.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and I'm going to get the screen share up. Ooh, pretty. All right. There we go.
The 9.21 update deploys on Thursday, May 23rd at 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and it will last for 1 hour. This update contains the next chapter of Shadow Ops. Get to the chopper! Gen 2 Metal Producer, the ability to put legendary units in base defender platoons, and legendary BFG AA components, and renowned levels from Marden. Read the full details below. The Gen 2 Metal Producer upgrade up to 2 of your metal factories into the Metal Forge and take your metal production to brand new heights. Production rates have increased several times over, and the capacity of each building can hold before its resources needs to be collected has also increased. The ability to switch to Gen 2 unlocks at level 5. 5 levels of Gen 2 available. The 5th level is able to produce more than 100 times that of the top level deposits on the world map. In the events, we have the Shadow Ops. Get to the chopper. Chapter 2. In Phase 4 starts May 24th at 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. It ends on May 31st at 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Phase 5 begins on May 31st at 10 a.m. on Pacific Daylight Time and ends June 7th at 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Phase 6 begins June 7th at 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time and ends on June 12th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. A full briefing of this chapter of Shadow Ops goes live May 23rd. It includes info on all the new excavator components, including phosphorus rounds, dozer rounds, heavy dozer treads, spiked dozer treads, anti-air training, and anti-unique training. The content changes. On the base, for the first time ever, you can now deploy your legendary units in your defensive platoons. Push back enemies with legendary mega tanks, legendary hellfires, and even your new legendary BFG. It works a lot better than my thing longer that I invented. With these units standing guard, your base will be, wait for it, legendary. The Bastion bases. Silicone and cores now have increased availability in new Bastion bases. Keep your Teslas coiled, your hammers in orbit, and may missiles always be in your favor. The Martin bases. The new Martin bases that spawn on the world map can now be blitzed. In units, the ace pilot of the Sentinels, Martin, has received the renowned treatment. He can now reach level 10 and has a new talent that
Wow.
reduces his minimum attack range by half. New bases will be popping up on the world map that provide Martin heroic training tokens. Get yours now. In units, the Gen 1 faction unit can now level up using gold as well as their normal resources. This change does not apply to heroes and unique. Level 11 is 5 gold, level 12 is 9 gold, level 13 is 14 gold, level 14 is 19 gold, level 15 is 24 gold, level 16 is 28 gold, level 17 is 33 gold, level 18 is 38 gold, level 19 is 42, and level 20 is 47 gold. In bug fixes, the gear store shows season ends in less than 30 minutes when PvP season is off. In the units, the screamer sometimes stops slowing units. The resource base 7 not paying out metal or oil, and other bugs, general bug fixes, and minor visual improvements.
And there we go. How's that for impersonation? So what does Chewbacca think about that?
He's not ready.
He's not ready.
Bathroom. I think he's asking for toilet paper. I don't know. I don't speak Wookiee.
Does anybody understand what this fool is saying?
All right, I'll read the next one.
Or would you prefer me?
Oh, you can go ahead. I don't care.
Okay, well, let me pull them up here. Which one are we on? The Shadow Ops.
Get to the chopper.
All right, the Shadow Ops. Get to the chopper. Chapter 2. I cannot do Arnold Schwarzenegger at all. That's my worst one. Okay, anyway. The overview. Of course, the Shadow Ops Get to the Chopper begins in the second chapter with Phase 4, 5, and 6 running over into the next 3 weeks. Need a reminder on how this round of Shadow Ops works? Check out the Chapter 1 briefing. Of course, you can click there on the forums. Phase 4 begins May 24th at 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time and will end May 31st at 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Phase 5 will begin May 31st at 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time and end June 7th, 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Phase 6, June 7th at 10 a.m. Rolls right on over. I'm wondering about that one.
Right.
Pacific Daylight Time and will end June 12th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. New prizes are available. You have the, how the hell are you going to say that one?
Phosphorus.
There we go. Phosphorus. Phosphorus rounds.
Sounds like a medical term.
Yeah. All right, this goes to your excavator. It's the slot for the loader. It is a bronze cache. It increases damage dealt to vehicles by, of course, each upgrade 10%, 20%, and a maximum of 30%. Interesting. The dozer round. Just going to turn everything into a dozer and max out your buildings like really, really quick? Don't think so, but it is, for the excavator, it is the loader slot. It is a bronze cache. It increases damage done to buildings by 10, 20, and a maximum of 30%. The heavy dozer treads. That's your silver cache. Effective 50% reduced damage from mines. Provides 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 additional armor. The Spiked Dozer Treads, that is another silver cache. Grants immunity to cryo effect, increases movement speed up to 30%. The Anti-Air Training. Now, this is your gold cache. It reduces damage from air by 20%, 30%, up to your maximum of 40%. And the Anti-Unique Training. That kind of sounds interesting. Increases damage done to uniques by 10, 20, and a maximum of the 30%. Interesting. So that's it. That's your Shadow Op cash prizes. On top of course, when you complete your Shadow Ops, you get your part to the new chopper. And for those of you that have missed phases 3, 2, and 1, guess what? You can actually earn those parts by doing repeats. Now, after this, if you've got all your parts for phases up to phase 4 now, that's it. You don't get any extra parts, but if you've missed them, you can still get them. No more waiting to the last phase to make up all those.
Alrighty, so Chopper Company Boss Base tips and tricks. I like tricks.
That's what she said.
Commander. Ooh, I'll see you after the show.
So we should have 3 parts right now?
For what? For
the
It's
chopper?
upcoming 4, 5, 6. So I mean, we should have 3 parts, right?
I
You should
think
have 3
so.
parts. I'll double check. Give me 1 second because I do actually have the game loaded up. I haven't missed the Shadow Ops. You, I think, have. 1 second. Where's the chopper?
Where's the
I
chopper?
got to find the chopper.
In Russia, the chopper finds you.
You should have 3 parts as of right now.
All right. Commander, a new threat approaches from the air, the Chopper Company. Less company and more loose collation of disgruntled pilots. The Chopper Company has been responsible for a string of recent air ambushes and needs to be stopped. Their meteoric rise from relative obscurity seems to be the result of the battle ethos. When approaching their enemies, they provide a simple choice: absorption or destruction. I like the first one. Comprised of dozens of pilots in each of their own customized helicopters, their tactics tend to consist of overwhelming their targets with swarming behavior. And this is getting better by the minute. While most of their fleet can be destroyed without much resistance, we have confirmed that the pride of the company is 6 massive attack helicopters sporting heavily enforced armor. These helicopters have been known to take quite a beating. I'm starting to get really like this. To make matters worse, depends on how you look at it, their armament consists of either an immense Gatling gun or Gatling gun or slow-moving but devastating rockets. The only good news, as far as we can tell, is that their current loadouts has made these helicopters quite slow, allowing us time to counter when these show up on the battlefield. In order to stop the Chopper Company, we have to strike their HQ or headquarters and deal enough damage to their defenses to draw them out. It will be at this point that we will have a shot at destroying their 6 heavily armored helicopters. If we can destroy them, this Chopper Company should quickly dismantle. Further target notes. The chopper company excels at mobilizing their light helicopter regiment. While individually these aircrafts don't pose much of a threat, their vast numbers can overwhelm weak positions. Meow. Don't allow them the chance to build up their numbers. Each regiment of the chopper company seems to consist of certain damage type. If we can play into each other's regiment weaknesses, we can significantly reduce the threat they pose to our troops. Their HQ is site to multiple rogue faction airfields that will continuously produce hostile bonesaw backup. If the light aircraft that are overwhelming our forces, it may be in our interest to knock out these sites prior to tackling the chopper company itself. The chopper company will not appear until significant damage is done to their HQ defenses. Use this initial period to set up defensive positions and clear any threats from their base. If our forces get locked down in tight positions, destroying portions of the base may give our forces additional breathing room. In having the chopper company's full attention, there is very real possibility that our troops may be facing multiple heavy helicopters. Use their slow speed against them by outmaneuvering them. But whatever you do, Commander, do not let our troops be caught between any of them. I don't know. To me, it sounds like more fun. Once the fighting starts, this engagement is guaranteed to be chaotic, but just remember, only objective here is the 6 heavily armored helicopters. Everything else is just a distraction. Good luck, Commander. And that's what the base actually looks like.
If you click on it, it'll go full screen.
I will. Oh, there you go.
And by the way, you pay double for that on Tuesdays.
Ooh.
And we'd like to welcome the one and third leg. If I remember correctly, we have not seen this guy in forever, and if I remember correctly, he goes by Iron Hand.
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Okay.
999.
Okay. Well, we'll just call you third leg.
Shadow Killer usually calls me another name, but
Well, yeah, we know what that is, but we're trying to keep it semi-clean, PG-13.
okay, let's not go to WWE level.
Family oriented.
Yes, family orientated. So,
Yeah.
with that being said, welcome back, and haven't seen you in forever.
I know, right?
Yeah, what was keeping you away? Real life?
Well, more than, and plus, back in October, I kind of just fell out of interest.
Well, welcome back to the game, hopefully.
I was back since March, but
Oh, so somebody's actually showing how to do the chemical silicone core bases easy way.
Well, I saw that. I was like,
Don't blitz it. Don't. Oh, too late.
I had to click on it. He was showing something. That's what she said.
Okay, he'll do the ones, and guess what? I'll do the twos.
All right. Well, you let me know when to present you, or whatever.
Let's see here. I gotta find one now. Oh, hey, look, there's one right by my base. Okay, here we go.
well, I'm not happy because they don't have any escort bases for this month.
Give it some time. Give it some time. They will come out again.
I want to see the Lancer bases.
All
Well,
right.
speaking of bases, what do y'all think of the new upgrades?
I have no clue.
Metal Forge.
No clue. I mean, we'll get to that here in a minute, but first let's just do this.
All right. You want me to go ahead and present you?
I'm not presenting the right thing, so hold on. I'm out of practice. I'm out of practice.
Well, that could be said about different things. Which one?
Hey now. Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
I just just throw my Omega Black out and call it a day.
Okay, yeah, I'll wish you on the right thing. All right. So, let me go full screen.
Depends on where he goes with these upgrades.
Yep. Well, we will get to those here in a second. Like I said, we wanted to show these bases. You took the easy one. That's no fair. All right. So here you go, guys. I'm ready. Show me when you're right. Or want to.
Meow. Okay, you pretend.
Game over, man. Well, okay.
Detonators. Wow, I haven't seen those in forever.
Okay. So let's see here. What do I deploy? What do I deploy? Do I deploy air? Nah. Let's go with the big boy plat.
Yeah, the nuke button.
Hey, what the hell? See, look, suicide run! Yay! Get over here!
Oh boy.
There is a rail in there.
Suicide run. I don't care about the rail.
I would just throw my Omega Phantom as a suicide run.
Okay, should I Ruby this?
Yeah.
Okay, Ruby.
Yeah,
Oh,
kill all
get
my
'em,
stuff.
boys.
Kill all my
Okay, okay, hang on. There's one thing I am going to control. I'm going to control Romero because he's just suicidal, just as bad as Ruby. Go away.
Yeah. The smell of nicely burned units in the morning.
Yeah, we're going to see what kind of payout this thing gives, too. I'm just Rubying it. I don't care. Anyway, of course, this isn't the true big boy plat. I'm missing two things, so.
You're missing Ardra. Oh wait, that's.
Nah, Audra's not part of the big boy plat anymore.
I forgot a caretaker.
I don't need a caretaker. I'm going to guess, maybe 20 minutes of damage, if that.
Yeah, I think an hour.
You say an hour?
Yeah.
I'd say an hour and a half.
Okay, we'll find out here in a second. Congratulations, I just won. Let's see what I got.
Nothing. No. Okay.
Wow, that's actually not bad.
Oh, that's better.
1,000 chemicals, 250 silicones, and 100 core. Hey, I like that.
Pays out good.
Yeah.
That's a good payout.
That's
guys.
definitely better.
Yeah.
The Bastion ones only give me 50 core.
So,
50
considering
silicon.
they just wrapped them all up into one, I like that. No more hitting two different bases to get two different things. It's all wrapped up into one.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's see here. Let's see what kind of damage I did. We're taking vets, right?
Yep.
Well, I say 30 minutes. You say an hour.
You're over an hour and a half.
Okay, let's see here.
I like to combine Lancers with the escorts into that base.
Yeah, well, this is a whole new base, so.
Hmm.
So it's 12 coins. So yeah, about an hour and a half. Yep, there you go, an hour and a half.
Thank you.
Yep. So you win.
I'd still throw an Ardra.
Well, of course. I mean,
I'm about to charge you double now, Dave.
Yeah, I know. I'll bring you your $10 tomorrow. Of course, I still had Sundar and the Prophet that I could have deployed. So
Yeah, I haven't used the Prophet, so that's why I have Ardra.
Definitely gonna have Sunder in there.
Sunder's in a separate platoon of mine.
yeah, that's the big boy plat, ladies and gentlemen. So hour and a half. And if anybody didn't notice, it was 12 gold instant and 5 gold if I used reds.
My big plat is Juggernaut, Omega Juggernaut.
Any other base anybody wants to see?
I'm doing one again to see what the payout is, but I think it's 50 silicon. I want to show it.
Yeah, 2 technical anti-air technicals. My Ardra, my Dark Storm with my Caretaker, and Omega Juggernaut. That's my big plat.
So that's the difference. You get either 50 silicon for the Bastion 1, or you get big payout for Bastion 2. But then I only get about 7 minutes worth of damage.
And then now everybody knows what my base looks out, my mine layout looks like, but hey, I don't care. So, it is what it is, and I'm going to stop unless somebody wants me to do a base out there in YouTube land. No, champ, I'm not doing that base. Don't even ask.
I noticed that these new buildings that produce units.
Oh, you're talking about the war production?
Yeah. That's a new one on me.
So that was back on. Give me 1 second, I'll be able to tell you. Let's see here. When was this created?
And since he's doing one, I'm presenting him as well.
This was done back in February. The war productions. So
I see.
it's been. You see what happens when you don't watch the show? You don't know what's coming out or what's come out. So.
I can tell you what's coming out.
Uh-oh.
Hey now, hey now.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I can't do it.
I'll bring the Infinity Gauntlet.
Right.
And then we got Wookiee in this too.
Yep, so, okay. So, now of course, we got the new buildings that came out. And, yeah, there's been some hoop hop and hip hop about that. So, some people aren't enjoying the updates. So, what are you laughing about?
Side chat.
So, let's see here. Hey now. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So, yeah. I mean, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's a resource. It's a metal producer. Why did they put out a metal producer and an oil producer? Come on now, you're messing with my OCD. Because this is going to produce a hell of a lot more. Maybe next update they'll come out with the oil producer. But for those coiners out there that have to have everything instant, this is with my mod hat off. I say this wholeheartedly.
48.
Your choice to coin your buildings, nobody else's. If you want the latest and greatest, you coin it. Just like you go out and you buy your latest and greatest phone at the market. So do you wait a couple of months so the price drops dramatically? Instead of you paying $1,000 for your phone, you're spending $600-$700. I'd wait. And if you got nothing else in your base to upgrade, guys, nobody says you have to coin it. It's your choice. There's no reason for, it's I gotta have it. Okay, you got nothing else, and you're everybody says res is easy to get. Okay, yeah, it is. Throw Master Loot on. This thing upgraded. Okay, you get 306 million. Do you need it? Right now, I don't think so. But your choice. Nobody forces you to do it. I mean, certain things, yeah, if you want to be semi-competitive, or you want to have the best base out there, more power to you. But for the people that are out there that aren't coining this stuff, that doesn't matter to them, it's going to take, a good 4 to 6 weeks just to get to where you're at now, just so you can upgrade this. Because, you got other stuff you got to upgrade, like your platforms, your other buildings, maybe what else? You got your heavy turrets. You got your regular platforms. You got your heavy platforms. And now, remember, when it comes to upgrading to the Gen 2 version, there isn't any way yet to upgrade that past level 1. But I know they're working on basis for that for us. But, if you have a maxed, let's say you got a maxed turret or a maxed platform, it's 3 days. And I think it's like a half a day per level less than maxed. And of course, I think it's level 5 is where you can transfer over to Gen 2. But, like I said, Your choice to coin it. Nobody's forcing you to do this stuff, but there are people out there that think I have got to have that maxed building. I've got to have it right now. Your choice. I didn't force you. Your partner didn't force you to do it. That's your choice to max it out. So, I mean,
Yeah,
guys,
and
what do you think? I mean, if you have, let's say, your buildings are all maxed right now, as far as your platforms, to upgrade each one is 3 days times 9 because you can have up to 9 new Gen 2 platforms, 27 days. And if you go past, if you don't have the maxed, it's like say, let's say
Command
you're,
center?
huh?
Like, if you have maxed out your command center?
I think you have to have latest CC to upgrade. So
Hey, Darkshires, can I note something on that?
go for it.
Like you mentioned the heavy platforms, right? For example, to upgrade.
Uh huh.
Like mine is level 14, right? One level for max.
Right.
So my upgrade time is 7 days on that.
Okay.
Right? Why would I upgrade that? Because we know we're gonna get Gen 2 soon.
That's up to you.
So yeah,
Now-
why would you spend 7 days when you cannot do it and upgrade it to max in 4 days soon?
So with
And
that,
that's like point of view is now everything in the base. Like you don't know what to upgrade anymore. In my
well,
case,
if you think about it this way, upgrading the buildings to max reduces the conversion time or upgrade time to Gen 2.
yeah, it's 1 day less, but that upgrade is what I have to do now. It's 7 days. So by doing 7 days, I save 1 day. That's throwing away 6.
That's up to you as far as that's concerned. Let's say you have nothing else to upgrade. Upgrade it.
I
Upgrade
get
it.
other stuff to do.
I'm just saying, if you have other stuff more important than your heavy platform, upgrade that stuff. That's what I would do. Upgrade the important stuff.
You ultimately have the last decision. Do whatever
Mhm.
you like.
Everybody has you have the last decision, as Rainbow has put it, to upgrade
Okay,
what
but
you want.
it's for a player, for a normal casual player, you don't know what to upgrade because maybe I maxed my bunkers, but now maybe they're gonna make a Gen 2, so I wasted my money and time on them.
That's the
It's the unknown factor that triggers people to get angry.
Yeah.
It
So I
can.
mean, it's. Go ahead, Rainbow.
I'm saying it can, and that's going to happen. And you're not going to make it. Like I said, anything in this game has not made everybody happy. There's going to be things that are not going to be, potentially advantageous for all of us. And there's
I mean,
going to be
there's so many choices to make.
It is, and it sucks. But you got people out there that coin their stuff all the way up, and this is just something else for them to do because they are already maxed. And then you got the people that are like 2 years
Trying to play
behind
catch up.
that's got to catch up. Yeah, I mean, and this, if you do those platforms, even though there's only 2, you skip all those other levels. You just go right to 2, and you get max. You know, if we're talking about the metal depot, you're going to be able to get a lot more resources and not have to do all those in between that you can't do.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing with it right now, as it stands. You got 2 metal pumps. That's it. Okay, we need the oil, guys.
Well, that's true, but right now,
Yeah, right
2
now.
are going to generate more than all 6 years of doing at any level that you're at them at now. So
Plus the hit points of these guys. I mean, they're jumping up from. Let's see here. Mine are only.
the
From
defense,
nothing to over 3 million.
So, I mean, mine are only level 15 right now because I'm not worried about them. I can go get resources if I want.
right?
You know. So, but it jumps from 80,000 armor to 3.5 million.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that
That's a
doesn't do
huge
anything
jump.
in the real world, David, because 3.5 million is still get one shot by every Omega unit you have out there.
Mm-hmm.
If you bring a big tool in there, it's still not gonna one shot it.
Yes, it'll still one shot it, unfortunately, you know. But I mean, for me to upgrade my level 15s to the new Gen 2 is 3 days, 18 hours, and 56 minutes. Now,
Okay, click that button and upgrade it, and then go to the world map and go back in your base. Another day is added, eh? It's gonna be 4
I
days.
think I know they're working on that.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. I do believe that's been fixed. I'm not 100% sure,
Yeah, we
But-
tried that before, and the one did prove that did
I
happen.
mean, mine still says 4 days,
Yeah.
something hours. So.
But yes, for that, there were people that did coin it, and the coin difference was big. Well, not big, but I mean, it was a nice little chunk of change.
Well, a day is going to be good, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so-
one different or something.
So I do believe they worked on that, or maybe still working on it. I'd have to get confirmation, but
Well,
I
with
I-
all this Gen 2 coming up, what do you think about Kickstarter's way of offering the idea that longer that you stay open, you get more points? Or what is it? If, what was it specific that they were referring to? Dark. Staying open for so many, days, hours without getting hit, or what?
for the longer you stay out of a bubble, the better payout I think they said you were going to get,
Even for those who,
or get something in return.
but you have to go out there and hit something, right? You can't just stay 0-0.
That I'm not sure about.
actually,
I mean,
I don't think that's true because I've been out for a long time. I still got stuff, so
No. I mean,
No.
This is something out in the open right now. It's just an
Yeah.
idea.
oh,
These are just ideas that were thrown out there, like having dedicated resource sectors, having
Mhm.
dedicated PvP sectors, having dedicated new user sectors. These are just ideas that have been tossed out there. And
Yeah,
have been
like one of the
on the
things.
shows. So
Yeah, like one of the things Storm has mentioned in private was that the longer that bases stay open, you get some sort of reward. And usually, what I found out in the past is that something that he mentions as a query will likely happen. But at what point, we don't know.
Yeah.
Because they're still working on everything, and it's going to be yet another week before they even think about coming out with a new PvP season, at least.
I don't think it's gonna work. That longer open, more point system. Like now, you got people who's 69. Then you got people who are gonna hide in 50,000 tunes to hide and cover their ass all day.
oh,
I have a question. Are having heavy floating platforms kind of outdated?
I would say so. I mean, it depends on your base setup and what works for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody does things different as far as base setup, all the way to how they use their tunes for attacking, to everything. So it just depends on what works for you best. But like for example, mine has the Gen 2 platforms starting. I've gotten into like the fourth one, starting to level up here soon. And but mine are all maxed, so I use whatever has the max amount of points. I think what is it called? The heavy was it armored platforms, I think it's called. I don't remember. But yeah, whichever ones that's ground that has the most hit points are the ones I use for my base. I don't have my base open right now.
Gen 2
plated platform, plated
Yeah.
platforms.
Plated platforms. There you go.
The health on those right now
They're
are
awesome.
4.65.
That is awesome, and that is Gen 1.
I got 2 of those already. I'm on my 3rd one.
Yeah, I'm on my 4th one here shortly.
Yeah, I was just thinking because I'm looking at my heavy platforms that are floating right now. Because I noticed they got the one during the event store. They have that one platform that I could buy for the heavy weapons.
Well, for those of you that are wondering, which are probably out there, there's a few. Now, the Gen 2 flying platform is 2.7 million.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see here. The resistor platform is 3.3. Of course, we all know the floating platform, yada, 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 right? But, of course, the plated platform, let's see here. It is... it minimizes damage from incoming projectiles, reduces all damage taken by 5,000 points, yada, yada, yada. And then, of course, the resistor platform is a multi-layered protection, nullifying enemies' chemical and electrical attacks. The platform is immune to all status effects. So your shock, your corrosion, your whatever ain't going to affect it at all. but it is a little less hit points. So I mean, that's up to you. It is a matter of your base design, your defensive style, and some people out there honestly don't care about their base. They care about the units. So I mean,
Yeah, I'm more of like Jack's the trade type person.
but so I mean, for those people out there that have nothing else to upgrade and just want to sit there and do whatever, that's up to them. But I mean, if you want to defend your base, yeah, work on getting your platforms upgraded, your towers upgraded, and whatnot. Work on your airfield, work on your war factory, work on your academy for war production. I mean, honestly, I worked on those for a while, got those up to max. I know the more levels are going to come out for them eventually. We all do know. Now, during events, I used to skip wave 4 because it just obliterated my base. I don't put defenders in there for events. I don't see a need to. And then, by accident, after I got the war production in there, and it's like, I just, passed wave 4 for the defense. I'm like going, okay. And that's with no defenders in it. But, I mean, like I said, people, this is up to you, how your fighting style is, how your defensive style is. So, I mean, if you don't care about a bubble, I don't care about a bubble. It's just a pixel, and my base will be healed in an hour and 15 minutes, I think it is now. Because some of the newer levels, it's a little bit longer time.
Mm-hmm.
So, an hour and a half, your base is fully healed. Or you go pop and you don't care and just go hit people. Sure, Infamy is frozen right now. Did that stop us before Infamy ever came out from flattening somebody? The gratification. It's the gratification of flattening somebody. It's not about the Infamy right now. It's about the gratification. I mean, has it always been about Infamy? No. Is it still about Infamy? No, it's the gratification. You got some asshat out there mouthing off, hitting low levels. Go flatten them. Doesn't matter.
Nothing spells loving like making a swimming pool out of somebody else's CC.
Well, yes, a swimming pool, or making a pancake out of their base. Who cares? Or pizza, aka burnt pizza.
Well, hell, sometimes when I want to PvP and rile some people up, I'm like, hey, I got a pickle under my CC for you. Come here.
I got a Klondike bar.
I plead the fifth on what I did for a Klondike bar.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah, you guys don't. You don't want.
Okay.
Ahmed at Terrace is coming for your Klondike bar now.
PG.
I'm sure he'll be okay with me saying his name on the thing, or his game name anyway. But Mr. Mouse is probably going to be coming after me since he knows now I have a Klondike bar.
I've been working on my GS rocket.
Holy cow! This one I got to show.
All
We
right.
have the true. Oh, I actually held it for review. I'm sorry, Charlie. Yeah, we have the true ghost face killer out in side chat.
Where?
He says, "Hello, my Kevins." And for those of you across the pond that know what a Kevin is, yeah, Ghostface, do you want on? I'll send you the link. Are you playing this game again? You know what? I'm gonna send him the link.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna send Ghostface Killer the link. The true Ghostface Killer. Now I gotta find the Kevin.
I threw my judge in there along with the Kraken, so whatever.
Hey, Charlie Brown. He's a clown.
Bozo.
Come on, Ghostface Killer, get your ass on here.
Or your name is Mud.
No, he's a Kevin if he doesn't get on.
And that's a different ghost rider.
I
Or is his real name in game Ghostface?
don't
Come on, Ghostface. You know you want to.
I'm throwing my elite Omega Blackout before I send my platoon.
Hold on, he's typing to me. Come on, you know you want to. Do it. Do it now.
Just do it!
Do it now.
You can do it.
You can do it, baby.
Oh,
You
not
can do it
long.
all night long.
Don't expect me
Oh,
to sing the high voice.
Oh boy, we're going to the water boy again. Oh boy, it's always the water boy.
Always the water boy.
Mama says.
Okay.
Mama says use the devil.
Stop, or my mom will shoot.
Shoot
That's
what?
God, I remember that movie.
That's a funny movie. That was hilarious.
Water boy.
She's buying a gun out of the back of a van.
He's actually telling me, give me a second. Oh my lord, he's gonna do it. That's a scary thought.
I'm actually going to present
How
my
about-
base.
How about midgets?
No, that's the Shadow Killer.
I'm going to actually present my base and go full screen. And I have 3 of those new Corpus on my platforms, the Lee Storms.
It's a lead storm.
Lead Storms.
I got 2 lead storms myself. Level 2.
So,
I got 9.
Well, I'm not there yet.
so the Lead Storm.
Not the mama.
Hey, today.
I'm going to go ahead and do this with the go-go bar.
Uh-oh.
Condors.
And modify it where I have, what do you think, a 3 siege? We'll probably do it.
Yeah, do 4 sieges.
4 sieges. I'm not sure if it'll let me, but I can try.
That should. I mean, I could do a go-go bar with 9 lead storms.
It's wider under the air thing.
So,
I'll make sure it doesn't have.
I can only do 2 sieges.
It's probably
You
because
gotta-
you got to go through and take off stuff on the others that's got clicked. I'm looking for
Okay.
mine to make sure.
yeah, 4 sieges is the max.
About the excavator.
Oh, okay, that's why.
I got 1. But
Okay, so let me go back and. Okay.
Talk.
I think I
Ghost
passed.
Killer.
I think I passed it, didn't I? I think I did.
I'm moving on my dark storm to 10.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Oh, my little cuckoo clock. Tick tock, tick tock. Jimbry Jimbo.
Yeah, it only let me do 2.
Yeah, press the reset button there, the white reset thing. Yeah.
Yep.
Now the 4.
Now try. Go all.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Okay.
Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 2. Never mind. I can't say the rest of that one.
Make it PG-13.
Well, it would have been Andrew Dice Clay, which is rated R.
What about Jimbry Jimbo?
I always like the one that said the clock struck 1, but the other 2 escaped with only minor injuries.
Yeah, well.
Or we have John Wick on there.
Look at all them Ravagers.
Yeah,
Where's the bikini skin?
Parachute Express.
Where's the parachutes?
I'm-
They went splat.
It's that video from the 90s.
Of course, you got your Kraken in there. Your,
Oh, of course.
I should say quacking.
Quacking.
I don't use gunship.
Quack-a-lacking.
Wacka 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 wacka.
Has anyone done a Ravager count?
Why are they not dying?
Does it drop more now that now that it's being slowed down, or is it still the same amount?
Well, there's more coming out. It takes longer for it to go past, so probably
Wow.
more.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if the drop rate still slowed down also, which would make it
Huh.
it's the same amount. So
No, I think it just comes out no matter what.
Okay, let's see here. You got your quacking in there.
I got a
You got your
judge.
judge. You have the screamer too?
No, but that's next.
Okay.
That's next too.
Going
Uh-oh.
pretty slow for not
Yeah,
that.
that comes later.
Uh-oh. Well, at 12 o'clock?
At 11:59.
No, no.
Pacific Daylight Time. That's when that happens.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
That's when the screamer comes out. When the kids are asleep. or better yet, so we don't wake the kids when the kids are away for the weekend at the grandparents' house.
Oh, joy.
Yeah, yours
Still going.
Yeah, yours are still going. Hang on.
Yeah.
Here, give me a second.
3 hours later.
Let me guess, your mixed faction.
All right.
The next day,
Pretty much.
first thing next morning.
First day this morning. Yep.
Okay. I had a message in, so anyway.
This is what I call lag.
Okay, here's no lag. Share me.
All right.
I will do 4. Now, remember, I don't have defenders.
Hold on a second. Okay, now you can present.
I'm presenting, so
Okay,
click on me or something. Present me to everybody. I don't care.
I did.
All right, here you go. Here's 4 with 9 lead storms and no defenders.
And you got no fusion on them?
What on those? No,
Ah,
I got fusion on my hunters. Oh, I forgot about the Dracons in there. Anyway, don't matter. How many passes do you think this will make?
3.
Hell, mine's still going. Each siege has like 3 left, and there's only 2 sieges left.
Well, let's see. How many sieges are left?
I get 1 pass, and I think I usually get like 2 or 3 left.
I kill them all in one pass.
Yeah, but remember, I have no defenders other than what's in my towers right now.
Did you max your hunters already?
No.
Okay, that helps also.
So. Yep.
Kill 'em.
4 sieges, 2 total passes
That's good for empty base, yeah.
for an empty base.
Real good.
Yeah, for some reason, that mine is super slow.
Because you're presenting, you're also hosting. So
Yeah, true. Okay.
anyway, that's for that.
Mine's still going, and the CC's still there, and everything's like, it's a lag, killing me.
Update my ass.
My base is still holding out pretty good, though. It's just the lag is killing it.
Yeah, that's usually the case. Unfortunately, when you're presenting, you're hosting, it does do that. So,
The art of updating is lost.
what the hell are you updating, Frenchie? Now, my question is: are you doing this from your computer or are you doing this from your phone?
Well, mine is on the computer.
No, not you, Frenchie.
I didn't think so, but
Ghostface Killer. And we need to get Debo on here. Come on, Debo. Dinner's done. Ooh, that reminds me.
Yeah, he was on earlier.
Medicine time. Hello, Larry. Out there in YouTube land. We're trying to get Ghostface Killer back here. Come on, Ghostface.
and for once, it's not me.
The real Ghostface Killer. Please stand up. Please stand up.
The man who never was.
The man who never will be again. He was one of the original Unshackled group. Then real life took a hold of him. slapped him upside the head, and said, "Do something."
Yeah, I've been around since Ashley, though, so.
But he's probably just laughing his ass off, saying, "Yeah, screw you, I ain't getting on." We know that. Come on, baby, light my fire.
Okay, looks like I got an offer for Ramiro for 350 gold.
If you don't have Romero, get him.
350 gold.
Yes. Okay, how many of you would say is that worth it? Pre-built Romero.
What level?
One.
I
Then you
don't.
need another 1,000 coins to make him 10. Yeah.
But is he worth it?
Only
What
if he's
is he?
level 30.
What does he do to units? One shot kill.
He's level 30, yeah. But
Well, just he's more suicidal than Ruby ever was.
Yeah. To be honest, my honest opinion, I would not buy him and wait till he gets on the map.
I'm not even interested. Whatever. I need to keep my money anyways.
Ah, come on. It's Iron Man. I am.
No. No.
Who you flattening? Oh. Not
Never.
flattening.
It'll never be an Iron Man. The only Iron Man we know is gone.
Don't spoil it.
Debo said you should have bought that Romero.
Okay, hopefully this will work for him. Come on. Excuse me 1 second.
Uh-huh. Iron Man, what level is your stuff mostly? Is just maxed out or what?
I still need to get my command center to max. I'm changing the third platform, Gen 2. Studies.
Yeah, when you get your CC to the next level, you'll unlock a few more new things.
Like shield.
Not just that, you'll open up. I do believe. Click on your buildings real quick. Your buildings tab. So go to your defense. So if you scroll down, you open up the dragon's teeth and the barbed wire entanglement. I'm waiting for electrified fences.
Like, come here, Sparky.
No, not Sparky.
I'm not worried about troops. I'm more worried about the stupid heavy uniques. I'd rather go for the dragon's teeth.
Yeah, well, so with that being said, electrified fences, hey.
I can do
You're never pissed on an electrified fence. You're never the same.
And you would know, right?
I can interlock the
Not from experience, no. He's saying it's not working. I gotta find out if he's doing this from his phone. So, did we ever do an event wrap-up show?
And what?
Did we do an event wrap-up show?
I've seen it right by bunkers.
I don't think so.
I don't think so
probably not.
because I think what we did was a live show for a little while, just showing some of the bases, and that was it because it was a short show.
Well, so let's. How would you rate the event? We'll start off with Rambo.
7.
And how long did you have to spend on it? That's the big question.
Well, that's just it. I didn't have much time to spend on it, and then I got shorted a day on the end, so or whatever, maybe 2 days. I don't know what it was, but I only had pretty much one day to work on it.
And you only had a couple of hours at that.
So, I mean, it was very difficult to get caught up. So, and then the fact that you had to go and buy these serifs, which was a nightmare because usually we get those as we're trying to muscle our way through.
Well, you didn't have to buy all, 18 of them, I do believe. They are going to be back next event.
I don't think anyone bought all 18 of them unless you were coining the shit out of that thing because they shorten the time so you don't have the full time to get the full amount you would need to accomplish to get 18. I think there were like 375,000 per.
Yeah, I think so. 375.
Which is, you multiply it by 18. That's quite a few million there to
Yeah, it was.
to gather just for that.
Yeah. So I mean, but yeah, since they're not in the normal cadence of things, they said they will be back. So, and Iron Man, work on your sentries.
I was told escorts are better.
Escorts are better, but you don't
They are.
have. But
I don't have that many sentries. I only have 3.
yeah, well, get more.
Get your escorts to 10 and then go back to sentries.
Yeah, sentries in numbers are devastating.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So,
I just don't have enough right now.
yeah, as you progress.
Yeah.
So
that's all I can say about that. Like I said, I'd give it a 7. I wasn't too impressed. I don't know why they dropped the ball and really messed that up, and why the whole big thing about saving a day when there's nothing else going on anyways. They were all psyched to roll out this new crap that came out today that ended up being more of a nightmare. It still turned out.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I really hope that Nightmare or whatever is going to come on right after it to help clean up all the ones I didn't get, but that didn't happen.
Who said there's going to be a Nightmare event?
Nobody. I was hoping for it to come.
No, unfortunately, no. Nightmare events are reserved for one specific event and one specific event only, which is the Halloween event, aka Rocktober, where they release pretty much everything in the gear store and then some, including the kitchen sink.
Always.
So I'm wondering if that Spec Op's going to be in there for purchase, the kitchen sink, just so they can say, we threw everything in there, including the kitchen sink.
Well, with Spec Ops, how about this old one, this Hand of God I still have?
You still, whoa, wait a second. You still have a Hand of God?
There it is. Look at it.
Wow. That's old. That is older than dirt. Come on now. Wow.
You die as soon as you launch it.
No, he's saving that just so he can use it on somebody he knows will say, it's a hack.
I still got 3 or 4 Christmas things. Oh my God. It is Ghost Face Killer in the house. And he's lagging.
Yeah.
There
I
we
just
go.
like to read the B2 artillery unit. Joins your attack after you deploy ground use. I just love reading that.
And now you have 2 Ghostface in the channel.
Oh boy.
Hello, Ghostface.
Are we allowed to say the C word?
Oh, there he is. He can talk. He can talk. Oh my God, he can talk. Okay.
Yeah, when I learned that they're replacing the Hand of God, I was like, I'll just buy one and just keep it. Just keep it.
Kind of like people that still have the dropships out there.
Uh-huh.
I was told if you use it, people would call that a hack too.
Yep. It's not. It's still in game, unfortunately, for the people that still have it. So, anyway, let's go on to the next person. Rob, what'd you think of the event?
Oh, the event was a very nice one, actually. But I didn't have much time to play it because I was a bit burned out of the game.
Yeah.
Like too many things at once, like the holdout, warpad, invasion, event, units, screamer, you name it.
Yeah, it's kind of. I think a lot of people were burnt out on playing. So, man, Zach, I want you to go ahead and type your shit out in the side chat. Anyway,
But the event itself, like technically the event itself, I gave it a 9.
Okay. And Ironhand, did you play this event at all?
Yeah, but my interest was like in and out, back and forth. So I only got up to like 510k XP. So I got 2 Lancers and 1 Escort.
Okay. Oh, you'll get back into the swing of things.
Yeah.
Ghostface, say hello, damn it, you Frenchie. Oh, he dropped out.
Yeah.
Bad internet connection. Well, he is over the pond a little bit, and he's doing that from his phone because his computer is deader than a doornail. So, as far as I'm concerned, I actually had fun on the event. Now, everybody complaining it got knocked down a day. And I'll tell you, the analytics showed that not a lot of people were playing the last couple of days. Dropped dramatically. So, they said, very last day, let's go ahead and cancel it. Now, it's just for testing purposes, guys. If it didn't pan out for you, I'm pretty sure they'll go back. But if you're going to make posts in the forums, make them constructively, please. No foul language.
I
Keep it
think
on topic.
I think one of the reasons why they're pissed off is because they feel like now they don't have anything else to do, and if they were going to wait for the PvP to start, then why did they shut it down an extra day for those that actually use the last 2 days to repair and finish up? They didn't have that last day to get everything that they could use, and having to wait over a week and a half or so before next PvP starts.
That's not a valid point in my opinion. You can still PvP. You can still hit bases.
Yeah, but this for no other reason except for just to damage tunes.
Well, if you think about it, though, I mean, yes, it might have been in anticipation of the next PvP season, but the next PvP season had no bearing on them shortening it by a day.
Well, that's why I gave it a 9. I can't really give it fully a 10 because I don't think that there's ever been an event that I can give it a 10.
I never give anything absolute perfect scores, ever.
Right. I did get what I wanted, like the Seraphs, whatever you call them. I got 1 for each bunker, and I got the trophy, and that was it. And that's just because that's all I had the time for.
I did 4 run-throughs, and if anybody hasn't noticed, the past couple ones have been 4 run-throughs because of the way the numbers for the full platoons. That's just it. Previous event was 3 times to get the unlimited. This one was 4. One prior to that one was 4. It's just that magic number, and it's to fill up the platoon and a half. So, granted, me personally, I think it's a grind to have to do that many to get unlimited builds. But I mean, it's your choice. It's my choice to do it. You don't have to get the unlimited builds. You can wait until they come back out or the bases come back out, and you get that 1 unit for the first base you hit. Welcome back, Ghostface Killer. Can barely hear you. And he looks like he's half dead asleep. But then again, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning his time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I do know Future Ruiner just started an account this last week. How many run-throughs did you get?
Well, I mean, I did the 4 resets. Was able to get up to the 3rd base. The 4th one, I just didn't have enough air power for. But it was fun.
And what level is your account now from within a week of having a new account?
I was 38 by the 2nd hour, and now I'm 39.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
You got it to the 3rd faction, not the 4th, right?
I got to the 4th one, but I couldn't do anything. I didn't have enough air power.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that time he was in a different sector, so I couldn't help him.
Let's do this real quick. Go ahead and screen share me real quick. For those of you out there that haven't noticed this yet, let me know when you're ready.
Yep, go for it.
So, quick refresh, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not noticed yet, the new loading screen.
Oh yeah.
For those of you that are wondering what this is all about, this is to give us, or to give Kixeye, I should say, more useful information on where you get stuck, on what point you're getting stuck on. if you're having loading issues. So, I mean, as you can see, mine's taking a little bit longer than normal, but with that, it is just that. It's to give a little bit more information. So,
So basically, they're trying to assess the issue as far
yeah,
as.
if you guys have loading issues, this is like, okay, you're at 54%. Well, what part of this is where the issue is? So, mine is re-downloading the flash data. For those of you that get stuck, try clearing your flash cache. Not your browser cache, your flash cache. And that's something totally different. You can find my post on the Kixeye forums with several links. One is how to clear your standard browser cache for most of the browsers out there that people use, and how to clear your flash cache. Something totally different. Your browser cache is one thing, flash cache is something totally different.
And I have a wife that clears the rest of my cache.
Well, yeah, well, but yeah, so
Got one of those.
and takes what's left of your sanity. So,
Oh no,
Sanity? What?
no. See, we're saying the rest of y'all need therapy.
no, I think the kids are what takes the sanity away. So,
To lose one's sanity meant that you had some to begin with.
okay, what about common sense?
Oh well, screw that.
Well, there you go.
We're
There's
still
the
playing
whole-
this game, so there you go.
Yeah, well, we are still playing this game. That is one thing, but we do it for enjoyment. At least I do. So
I do it because I'm bored.
I never gave my number on the event. I gave it a 9.
That's good.
But like I said, it's becoming a grind. I'd like to see a whole new different format, because we started off at the very beginning. It was you had that one base, that one hex for the base that you had to hit. You hit it 3 times, you come back in and you defend. And each wave got harder and harder until basically it was the hardest that it could be. And those that kept going, get up to complete 100 waves and you get this. Complete 50 waves, you get this. Complete this many waves, you get that.
But see, I like it harder.
Yeah, well, some do, some don't. And then, of course, I think there was something in between that, but then there was the A, B, and C tiers, which many people kind of exploited to a certain extent, I would say, or not exploited, took advantage of. You got the higher levels that basically are doing tier C over and over and over and over again and doing no damage.
I enjoyed it when back in the day where you could just skip around, and that was before Kickside realized that people were abusing that.
So
Now they make it where you have to do it, all the way through in order to be able to get to the final part of it and get the XP that you wanted out of it.
Well, I mean, to be the creme de la creme, you have to complete all the main track and the faction tracks. And, there are as some people would put it, the Ruby commanders. And then there are people out there that will do it with skill and nominal damage.
This game is fucked. This game's broken.
I didn't break it.
How can you still be playing this 4 years deep when I was still playing shit then?
Charlie, you got to talk up just a little bit.
My headphones are shite.
Well,
I've been playing this since 6 years plus.
I've been Ghostface Killer's been playing, I think, before the world map.
Yeah, beta. Yeah, closed beta, I guess.
So I think I started playing it right after the world map came. So, and welcome back.
I started playing just before Rolling Thunder. Actually, I started playing before the event, before Rolling Thunder. Actually,
I started playing about 5.5 years ago, and that was back when you could be able to surround somebody's base and not give them a hole to get out of.
You could still do that, but you still got to give them a hole to get out of them. But
yeah, I remember blowing up a base with a condor That was,
You got it. The nickname Coindar. Come on now.
Yeah, what I don't get is why are they still trying to give out special forces units even though they have a load of repair time?
Well,
Or is it just for, collectibles?
it's a collector's thing, honestly. I do believe, but there are people out there, and we got one on the panel which still uses SF to the full advantages of them.
For the shock part of it? The shock ability?
No, I mean Zach over here. I mean he does up to I don't know usually what wave or what level, so he still uses them.
what about Sarkis?
Let's not go there with Sarkis.
Yeah, Romero was looking at Sarkis like, yeah, I'm better than you in all ways possible.
And Sarkis is like, okay, bye.
So real quick, guys, let's be quiet so we can actually hear Ghostface. What have you been up to?
Real life is what I've been up to. Real life.
And enjoying every minute of it?
Have I bollocks? Have I bollocks?
Well, it's good to have you back on here, even if it is for a short time.
Well, I promised you, Dave. I'm here. As a promise is a promise.
Well, what time is it there for you?
2 o'clock in the morning.
Way past your
God.
bedtime.
Oh, no.
You, Dave. Just for you.
I don't know. I've been so bad off a few years ago where I would go 3 days without sleep. Easy. But now it's gotten better where I've had a lot less stress on me and I might be up a day and a half, 2 days tops at my worst.
Our rig runs used to last that long.
Okay, so real quick, Zach actually said he got up to mission 10, M10 base, with SF and other support. Of course, his other SF support is usually, a caretaker and probably some lancers. But yeah, he still uses those SF like nobody's business.
Sheila was a boss when I was playing. She was a boss.
Any plans of coming back?
Well, I've been talking to Skip about a reunion show.
Well, one of these days we'll get you back into this game. We'll get you back up to par too.
I will come back on the promise that you say cunt.
You want me to say it, Kevin?
Mm-hmm.
I just said Kevin. There you go.
No, properly.
Oh, you want me to say the C word proper?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Luck with that.
We need Al Bundy for this?
Because I've got Shadow Killer to say it a few times, just you know.
Putting holes in
So you want me to say the C word?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure
Okay.
the kids are not around.
And I'm
Okay.
gonna make a comeback.
Okay, let's see here.
I'll censor it.
Do I take a poll? Do I say the word to get Ghostface Killer to come back?
I'll just do the.
All right, let's see here. You're jerky little Frenchie. You're nothing but a Kevin, which we all know what Kevin stands for. Kevin stands for beep.
Man,
Wow.
Yep. See, there you go.
alright. I'll make a comeback. Just for you guys. You've got me. I'll make a comeback for the community.
Okay.
Good. And come back because you want to also.
Yeah, you got to come back because you want to, not because we want you to.
No,
We want Shadow Killer to come back, but I don't think he's coming back.
I'll do it.
What about the master of the BFGX?
Jordan.
Tech Ninja Dez. I
Yeah,
remember what he changed his
Technical. What
name.
about that guy?
I don't think he will ever come back. He has found real life in a He has found real life and a girlfriend.
Ooh.
We'll get
I
Jano
bet
on as well.
he's still eating the same food we see him on the show.
I bet he's still playing hide the pickle.
I'll get Jano on as well.
If you can get Jano on, we'll do a show. Goats,
Bet.
I'll get
greatest of all time show.
I will try my best.
You get Dragon
You
on
speak
here
to Skip.
too.
You speak to
Yeah.
Skip. I'll do the rest.
Okay.
Dragon, Data King.
Mm. Danny King came back for a while, and then
Yeah.
haven't heard from him since. But
Yeah, he's working a lot.
Oh, something to mention about, just a little heads up. If anybody was watching shows earlier today that were live, not just for War Commander, but for other shows for other purposes, like if anybody watches, say for instance, I don't know, I'll throw one out there, Fortnite or whatever, and they were having issues of being delayed. Anybody who did Hangouts earlier today had issues through YouTube and Google. That has since been resolved, which is why, for example, Cities was later, ours was normal time because it got fixed by then, and nobody should have that problem after today, at least until they screw something else up.
all right. Well, I actually have to get off of here, guys.
And so do I.
So, but we're gonna wrap this little bad boy up real quick. So, Ghost Rider, it's all yours.
All right. Well, I appreciated everybody coming out tonight. I hope you all enjoyed me not presenting the notes correctly because I forgot to click on myself. I do apologize. I'll correct that next time. And my husband doing his impressions. If you missed it, he did the old man off of Futurama, Farnsworth, I believe it. Yeah, Farnsworth. Maybe next time we can get him to do Yoda. I don't know. But so my shout out to the panelists and the YouTube and to anybody else that will watch it later. And anybody has a question or want notifications, hit the like and subscribe button. And next person.
We'll go to the one, the only.
Yeah, big shout out to a good night's sleep and thank you for watching.
What, you're not gonna water your cat? Oh, that's Dava. Sorry.
Need a
All right.
moped or a flip phone?
Yeah, well, he upgraded. So moped is Shadow Killer.
Does
Flip
that helmet
phone
still play?
is Shadow Killer.
Does
I'll
that
correct
helmet
you,
still
Dava.
play? Dobber Phoenix still plays this game.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
he's a moderator too.
What absolute Kevin, he really is.
But by the way, Ghostface, if you, I'll tell you inside chat people after this. So. Anyway, kickstand, you're up. Oh, come on. Iron Man, you're up.
Well, I'm shouting out everybody, everywhere. And that's all, folks.
All right. For Zach's shout outs, he wants to thank the panel, YouTube, and Kixeye for decent updates. Rambo.
I think there's more to come. I want to give a shout out to everybody. Thanks for coming out. Hope everybody learned something. I hope we were able to teach you something. Don't forget to hit that like button and keep coming back to our show. Keeps us going.
All right. Will the real Ghostface Killer give a shout out?
It's to everybody on the panel. Is it cool?
All right.
And
Future
Future Ruiner.
Ruiner. Yep, you're up.
Read the notes next time I will. Just thankful to be here and hopefully be back more and really enjoyed the updates and the what I was able to do of the event. Really well done.
I think Chewbacca needs some cold meds.
Yeah. No. having the dry mouth didn't help any either. But that's besides the point.
Drive heat.
All right, I guess I get to be the final one here. So I want to thank everybody out there in YouTube land that came and watched this little ragtag bunch. The return of Ghostface Killer. The return of Iron Man. Thank you for coming on. And everybody out in the panel for showing up tonight. And, well, as I say on every show, we play this game for fun. Remember, keep it fun. Keep it entertaining to you. Don't let anybody tell you what to do in your game. This is your game to play, your game to make fun. If you have to, you turn chat off. Just ignore everybody. Have fun playing it. Go smash a couple of bases.
I
And
get
do
no
whatnot.
I get nothing.
Uh-oh.
I'm here. I'm hanging out. I'm in the corner. Nobody recognizes me. What the
Oh, I
hell?
recognize you. I just
I
didn't know how
recognize
you want to be.
My drawer's on fire.
You just came on right at the very end.
Wait a minute. What's on fire?
My drawers are on fire.
I think
Skippy.
Black Panther's on fire.
Ow.
Oh, no. Skippy, look who we got on the show.
Skippy.
Charlie.
All right, well,
Charlie.
Skip, go ahead and give your shout outs for me, please.
Oh, panties were on fire. I saw Charlie's face. Yes, I'm going to call him by his name because that's what I call him.
And you do realize we're still live, Skip?
Yes, I do realize you're still alive. Why do you think I came and crashed this show? Come on, you had to put some spice in there. Seriously.
Oh my. Charlie's making me sick with his phone moving all over the
Oh,
place.
my little bushy is wet. She got wet. She looked at the screen. Oh, poor little kitty. I will dry her off now. I will pet her.
Oh, okay. I was thinking you were talking about something else.
Yeah.
Hi, Storm Chaser.
Is Storm Chaser out in YouTube?
Yeah, he's listening. He's not listening now. He'll be listening later.
Oh my lord. Look what kind of panel we got here. All right.
This legend show is happening.
That's not it, folks.
Yeah. You guys did really good. Good luck on keeping up with Google, by the way. Sorry you guys got all that dropped into your laps today, but there was nothing anybody could do about it.
So,
They'll do it again. But hopefully they'll get all the kinks worked out.
That's what she said.
Skippy,
Yeah. Yes, darling.
you still getting woman woody over me still?
All the time, my darling. All the time.
Babe.
I know.
oh
I
god.
think we're just going to rated R.
The show just went rated R.
All right.
Going for
Need to log out.
I'm being good. Kim's sitting right here.
Offline.
TV14.
All right. I just wanted to say hi to everybody and wish you guys well with whatever it is that you're getting into with regards to War Commander and the game and your friends. And remember, there's people at the other end of the keyboard. Go have your fun wherever it is you need to have fun. Enjoy whatever it is that you guys enjoy doing. And remember, it's just a game. Real life is more important.
Joy King.
Yeah.
Thank you, Skip. Thank you so much.
You're welcome,
I am
darling.
the Demolition Man.
All right. Well, with that, everybody, this is War Commander, and we're out.